Hey, Motorman here. I'm at Wesley Chapel Harley Davidson, and I'm about to take a Goldwing for a ride. Now, this particular one is a 2025. It's only got 500 miles on it. It's a matte black color. They make two models, the Goldwing Tour, which comes with a tour pack, and this one. This is Harley's answer to the Harley-Davidson Street Glide or Road Glide. Comes without the tour pack, and this one is a manual transmission. They also happen to have a 2023 Goldwing here with the DCT or automatic transmission, so if you're interested in that. These the new 2025 are somewhere around $28,000, right in line with Harley-Davidson Street Glide, Road Glide. You know, a lot of people say that Harleys are very expensive, whereas Hondas, they're like dirt cheap. You could buy a brand new Goldwing for $5,000. No. In fact, nothing in the touring class is cheap. They're all up in the high 20s or more. The possible exception of the Kawasaki Voyager and I forget the other model they have, the same bike but without the tour pack. They're around 20 grand. However, they haven't changed them in 20 years. The Kawasaki's good bike, but yeah, they just still have the same drivability problems that they had way back in when they introduced the bike, having to do with smog regulations. There is a fix for it, but you got to change the computer, and there's several companies that'll do that for you at Kawasaki, but they're not exactly state-of-the-art touring motorcycles. So, all right, getting on this bike, just about flat-footed. The seat is a little wide up by the horn of the seat, so yeah, if it was narrower, I'd be completely flat-footed. And like I said, I'm 5'7", 29-inch inseam or thereabouts. And this bike has several riding modes. I'm gonna press the button here. Right now, it's in Tour. You got Rain, you got Economy, Sport, and Tour. All kinds of buttons over here. I'm not sure what they all do, and I don't have the time to go through every one of them. And like I said, this bike is the manual transmission, which I prefer. I know a lot of people prefer the automatic in this bike, but I like to shift. So we'll take it for a ride. I should let you know, though, I've owned, I think 2, maybe 3 Goldwings. I had a 2001 and then a 2006. And for the people who say, well, you know, these are trouble-free. Well, the first one I had, it overheated a lot in traffic, or especially when making low-speed maneuvers. They actually couldn't take care of that problem, and I wound up selling that motorcycle for that reason. And I got a 2000, I think it was 2006, and that was recalled because it had a cracked frame. So anything made by a human, it ain't going to be perfect. If it's mechanical, yeah, you're going to have some kind of problems with it. Doesn't matter who makes it. Honda is known for their reliability. By the way, this is a fairly maneuverable bike, not as maneuverable as the Harley, but it does have a better lean angle. I believe these are 40-degree lean angle versus 32 on Harley touring bikes. Even though it's got a longer wheelbase, it'll do those 18-foot turns because you could lean it further. So for the folks who, for whatever reason, say that I hate Goldwings, that's not true at all. I made a video a while back saying that the DCT is a nightmare at low speeds, so I guess people took that as, they didn't probably watch the whole video, but they took that as I hate Goldwings. No, I just, maneuverability is important to me, may not be to you, but with the DCT wing, a lot of people thought that they weren't good at the clutch and throttle friction zone, so they'll go get a DCT, and that just made it worse because now you've got to coordinate the very touchy throttle with the rear brake, and it makes things harder. But with that said, I got nothing against Goldwings, like them very much. I like the riding position. I even like the looks of them. I prefer the classic American style more, which is why I ride a Harley Davidson. But that's not to say I got something against the styling of this bike. I think they did an excellent job with the styling as compared to the last generation. And these bikes, I believe, have 100 or 105 horsepower, weigh pretty close to 800 pounds. And of course, the flat 6 motor. Motor's very smooth. You do feel a little bit of vibration coming through the hand grips at higher RPM. Nothing objectionable. Riding position is very upright. Really nice riding position. All day comfort. Of course, the way the pegs are set up and this flat 6, you don't have much stretch out room, so that's why a lot of people put highway pegs on these bikes, and those highway pegs tend to limit the lean angle just a bit, depending on what type they are and how you put them on. Good thing about these bikes is they got lots of power, lots of torque, way down low. Oh, it really takes off. I would say it's about the same as a Harley 117 touring motorcycle as far as performance. Could be a little quicker. Seat of the pants is tough to say. The transmission shifts very smoothly. Hangs into the curves, turns in real easy. Got a little bit of scrape there. But these bikes are meant for all-day rides. Touring. It's a touring motorcycle. That's what it's meant for, and it is perfect for that purpose. But this bike, like I said, somewhere around 28,000, 27,000, something like that, brand new. So it's priced right in the same ballpark as other touring bikes. Brakes, by the way, very powerful, good feel to them. To say which of the touring bikes is the better, you know, if you look at BMW, Indian, Harley Davidson, Goldwing, it's really a personal preference. To say one is better than the other, I guess it depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for the smoothest motorcycle you could possibly buy, it would be this or the BMW. Not to say that the V-twins aren't smooth today, because they certainly are, especially as compared to, say, 20 years ago. You virtually feel no vibration coming through the seat, the handlebars, etc. on any of the new V-twin touring bikes, Harley Davidson, Indian. But, you know, with the 6-cylinder motor, yeah, you're going to be as smooth as you could possibly get without going electric. So, like I said, this bike has got like 500 miles on it. If you're looking to get a Goldwing and save a bunch of money, I would have to check on the asking price of this bike. But you're going to save thousands for sure over a brand new one, and having 500 miles is, you know, like being brand new, not even close to being broken in. So if you like a matte black, come and check this bike out. Even if you don't like the matte black, if you're comparing it, say, to a 26, which is the exact same motorcycle, and you're able to save a few $1,000, yeah, I'd go for the matte black. Come and check this bike out. Tell them Motorman sent you. Ask for Pete, and take it for a ride. It might just be the touring motorcycle for you, and you're able to save a bunch of money. So comment below. And thanks for watching.